it's Steph, thanks for clicking. This is my 7th update for This is Pantasy. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab that was created by Allie of Wonder and Alleyland. It started on October 11th and ends on October 11th. This is the 3rd round for this project. There is going to be a round 4, so if you missed this one, you can go next year, and I think there's going to be new creatures next year. This project is based around mythological creatures. There are 21 of them in this round, and each of them has a prompt associated with it to help you choose a makeup or beauty item to work on through the year. I chose to do this as a random and also progressive style project. So I started off with 5 prompts that were picked from Tiny Decisions, but if I got to an update and I didn't have any rollouts, I rolled something else in anyway. So I'm now up to 7 items, and I'm still going to be at 7 items because I do have something coming out today. I'll just start by going through the list with the products that have been in here the longest, and at the end we'll get to roll in something new. The prompt that has been here the longest is Dragon, and that's a large serpentine legendary creature depicted as winged, horned, 4-legged, and capable of breathing fire or ice. And that is a large product. So I brought in this large 17.5 ounce or 517 milliliter bottle of the It's a 10 Miracle Conditioner with Keratin. I do like this conditioner. You can see my marks right there. That bottom one is where I'm at right now. My progress on this is slowing down, and that's because I was using this twice a week, but I now have a hair mask and another project, and they're competing. So I'm now using this once a week and the hair mask once a week. So I'm not going quite as quickly, but I still do intend to finish this. It'll be a few more months yet, and that's okay because I do like this conditioner, even though I think it is a bit overpriced. 2 months ago, I brought in the prompt Zombie, a person that was supernaturally reanimated, walking dead, decaying, rotting skin, hungry for human flesh. That's a product that's falling apart. And I picked this Beauty Crop, the PBJ Smoothie Stick Creamy Lip Crayon in the shade Guava Nice Day. I can't roll this all the way up because it is broken at the bottom and I don't want to lose it because I do really like this color. I am, however, finding that this isn't wearing quite as well as it used to. It's wearing off near the middle of my mouth more than it used to, which isn't really a flattering look, but I still like this color, so I'm keeping it around. My goal is to use this 10 times for this project. The last update I hadn't used it at all yet, but I have used it twice in the last month, and so it's staying in for another 8 uses. Then I have Werewolf, and a werewolf is a human with the ability to shift into a wolf, heightened senses, shift during a full moon, silver bullets are a weakness, and that's a celestial themed product. And so I brought in this Ardency Monster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigment in the shade Heaven. At the last update, I believe I had 4 uses on this. I still have 4 uses on this because I haven't used it in the last month. Whoops. I do like the color. It is a little bit deeper than I go for this time of year mostly, but I do like it on my lid, on the outer part of my eye when I do wear it, and I'm going to be using it 6 more times either way in order to reach my goal of 10 uses. At the last update, I rolled in the prompt Elf, a humanoid supernatural being with magical powers and supernatural beauty, mischievous or malicious, and that's a product that makes you feel beautiful. I feel most beautiful in the evening when I'm doing my skincare because instead of looking at my face and trying to find flaws to cover up like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm just nourishing what's there, and I just feel prettier when I do that. So I'm bringing in this Meaningful Beauty Age Recovery Night Cream. It's what I had anyway, because it is completely gone. So my goal was to finish this. I have done that. So Elf is a rollout. I didn't particularly care for this night cream. It wasn't all that hydrating, and it kind of had a, I don't know, like a stiff texture. I didn't like the way it hydrated. This was the only product I was using with retinol in it, and my skin did take to the retinol very well. It looked more luminous while I was using it, and while I started using it, I didn't have any problems, but when it ran out and I stopped using it, my skin threw a tantrum. I broke out like I haven't done in years, and so be careful if you're coming off of retinol products because my skin really hated doing that. Last time I also rolled in Vampire, a creature that subsists by feeding on the vital essence of living, believed to drink blood, be immortal, have heightened senses, hate silver, sunlight, garlic, holy symbols, and wooden stakes. And that's a blood red product. I brought in this Essie Expressi Quick Dry Nail Color in the shade Sunday Message. It's a bit orangier than blood, but it's close enough. It is on my nails right now. I do like this color. I bought it because I thought it would be a nice summer color, and I'm sure it will be. It's a little bit cooler than summer weather right now, but it's getting there. It's really getting there for us. And so I'm still going to keep using this. I don't think this wears quite as well as my other Expressi polishes. This one chipped on me a bit earlier than usual, though I think the silver glitter I have on top is helping. This is day 5 on this manicure, and it's doing pretty well. But I have 3 more uses to my goal of 5 on this nail polish. and I might be able to get that next month. We'll find out. Then I have Witch or Wizard, a person who practices magic derived from supernatural, occult, or arcane sources, and that's a magic themed product. So I brought in this Del Sol color change nail polish in the shade Ruby Slipper. So I was saying when I brought this in that this didn't work anymore because it was well over 10 years old. It actually does still work. So I had this over a green nail polish, and when I held it in direct sunlight, it took a minute to change, but it did turn a coppery color because it went from this clear base with silver glitter to being this bright red base with bright red glitter. So it does still work, which is really impressive. I do like these nail polishes. I would buy another one because it's kind of like wearing two manicures at once. It's one color inside and another color outside when the UV rays hit it. My goal is to finish it. I'm all the way down here. It's easier for me to use this whenever it's on its side. I've used it twice so far, and I'm going to keep using it until it's gone, which should happen this year. The last prompt I've been working on is Manticore, a legendary animal having the head of a man, normally with horns, the body of a lion, and the tail of a dragon or scorpion. Chimera, related to the Sphinx, often found as being violent and feral, depicted throughout Renaissance periods in many forms of art. And that is a product that you consider to be a work of art. And so for that, I had a hard time, but I picked this Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Captivating because there's a design on it which I considered to be artwork. My goal was to use this 10 times, and I spoiled this in Panner's Bingo, but I did meet that 10 use goal in the 1 month it's been in this project. So this will roll out. I do really like this color, and I've said when I brought it in that I was in the mood to wear it, and I really was. I'm not sick of it at all, and so this is already in another project. So I get to roll out this blush for Manticore. So since I met my goal on both e.l.f. and Manticore, I get to bring 2 items in. There's actually only 2 prompts in the list of 21 prompts for round 3 that I haven't worked on yet. So I'm going to bring those 2 in, but that's not going to be the end of this project. For next time, whenever I get my next roll in, it's going to be from rounds 1 and 2, and so it's going to be a prompt that isn't technically round 3, but is part of this project. So I'll get to keep going on this, even though I ran out of prompts for this year. But that's okay. The first thing I'm bringing in is Yeti, an ape-like creature purported to inhabit the Himalayan mountains in Asia, commonly referred to as the abominable snowman, and that is a winter or a snow-themed product. I am bringing in this Bath & Body Works Gentle Foaming Hand Soap in the scent Frozen Lake. And I tease my parents all the time for having out-of-season hand soaps in their bathrooms. So they'll have a summery scent in October, and then they'll have like a pine scent in May, and I'm going to be doing the same thing apparently. So I usually would put this under my sink, and I did that in March. It's been sitting there unused, and I've had a different hand soap sitting out. But I am going to pull this back out to finish that bit, and then it's not going to be sitting under my sink for the rest of the year until I bring it back out in December. So this is going to be a goal to finish for Yeti. And the last one is Hydra, a many-headed serpent or monster. Heads grow back when cut off. And so that is a product you keep panning and panning, but never finish. And I'm bringing in a lip balm. This is a promotional lip balm that I got at a conference that I don't know who made this. That logo is from a bank that I've never done any business with. But there's not a whole lot left in here. There was a lot of product in this. So it used to be completely full, like all the way up to the dome. So it was like a ball, like those EOS ones that were popular a while ago. And so my goal is going to be to finish this. This lives on my bedside table, and I need to get this done before I can start a lip balm that I have in 50 Shades. So I use this just at night, and I use either this or a lip mask depending on how much hydration I feel like I need. And so this has been actually open for years, and I need to get this finished. So my goal is to finish this for Hydra. So there's my update. I had 2 rollouts, 2 roll-ins. I think I can still get one out next month, even though I kind of have my work cut out for me this time. I might be able to get out Vampire, but that might be the only one. So we'll get to see. Maybe I'll also get a penalty and I'll be up to 8 products. Find out next time, and I'll see you next month. Bye.